second phase, but it's a little bit complicated because we have to show conservation and fully functionality. We can't leave anything undone. They won't fund it if we say, oh, well, we're gonna level this whole field, not put any water in it, level it, for example, which I'd love to do with that money, because I need to level it, and build some banks. But if I don't put water in it, then it doesn't qualify for the grant. So we have to build 2 cells, 1 or 2 cells, make them fully operational, get the money for it. So it's a bootstrap.
And we can start at the same time targeting how it's going to work, the savings,
the winter water, like for example, the 2 gates, the big gates that we're putting at the front of it, they're 60-inch gates, right?
Right.
That's fully recoverable. We have to do that no matter what. And then building the transition from Partador to the facility, we have to do that, so that's fully recoverable. Some of the earthwork's not fully recoverable, and so that's the only thing. But we're working. It's in a way it makes it phase 1 makes it a more complicated project to make sure that phase 1 can be used in phase 2.
And besides that, Larry always asks me every week,
What
have we done out there? How soon will this be operational? So hopefully we'll hear something rapidly. Omar, what do you estimate? When will the Bureau decide on the awards?
Awards will be announced right around October of this year. So this is federal infrastructure bill monies, and they want to hand them out as quickly as possible. So we submit, take advantage of the money, hopefully we'll get it, and we should have a quick contract, assuming that we're selected.
All right.
I will add that some design work has been done previously by El Paso Water Utilities, other stakeholders, and then Dr. Blair did develop a large part of the budget as part of the regional water plan. And so we have a lot of work that's going towards this. So this application is probably the most competitive that we have worked on at this time, and it's taken a lot of work.
And this is something that we've been working on the last couple of years because we have to, and it has to go into the Texas Water Development Board water plan group. So it's something that is in there. Al, Omar, and myself worked on it, and so we've got it in there. So we're not only looking at federal funding, we're looking at some state funding also, if possible.
Okay. Well, it sounds darn good. And like you said, you can't afford to not ask for it anyway. So, do I hear a board member that's ready to make a recommendation that we pass this resolution? Larry moves that we approve this resolution, and George seconds. That's for the first one, the $5 million. All right, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, same sign. Motion passed.
Okay. For item E, this is an application for a $2 million grant to continue and hopefully finish out the Riverside Canal all the way to past Wasteway 2. This would complete it. I mean, the savings of water, of irrigation water, are tremendous in that area because of, you all know, the
Riverside Lake.
Yeah, the width and the sand and all that involved in it. So it's something that hopefully with what we've already been awarded, and if you all approve this and we are successful, we'll finish out the whole Riverside Canal.
That's fantastic. I hear a motion.
Move to approve.
Second. Mike makes that motion, George seconds, that we approve the resolution asking for the $2 million grant. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, same sign. Resolution passed.
Okay, item F is a $3 million grant application, and this is targeted for the Franklin Canal.
Yeah.
And
from downtown, or
we've targeted. You know, we've already been awarded around the zoo area. We with this money we'd like to start at the heading, finish that out all the way to the north-south freeway, and then continue on down from there, and hopefully eventually with this money connect all the way here to where the Franklin Canal connects to the Franklin feeder here right before Clint. And
Wow.
so,
That'd be great.
yeah, so we would do a big chunk. We've done, as you well know, in front of the Walmart area, all the way past to Rafael Sapien Road, I think. And so we'd like to continue from there on all the way here to the Franklin feeder with this project.
If I may, sir, this canal section and the Riverside Canal section in the previous item, they've both been designed by Dr. Blipp.
Mhm.
And so we're able to access this money a lot easier since the design is completed, and environmental work as well.
Yeah, I think we got grants to do the design, right, with Bootstrap.
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Good.
So
So we've done a lot of the work already, engineering and Omar.
surveys and drone flights,
Yes.
aerial imaging.
And working in, along with the city of Socorro, they're targeting some of those real high bridges that come across the Franklin Canal.
Yeah.
Replacing
Go up
those
and
and
down, yeah.
leveling those out for, they'll be safer for the
Oh,
community.
ski jumps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Al
Well, they gouge out the concrete all the time with the asphalt.
Yeah, don't go over with the trailer, that's,
Al and Bert have been working with the city of Socorro
well, just one of them.
on all those plans, yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll be done at the same time, hopefully, and then,
Yeah, you know, when you see it's gonna look a little strange on Bovee, it's, we're moving, so
Okay.
we're realigning it and to move it into have more room for
Yeah.
the thing, and it's being realigned to match the new canal,
mhm.
which is one of these grants.
Okay.
So we'll have 400 feet of new canal,
Yeah.
and that's the rest of the canal that comes in will line up with it, so it's only temporary. They'll have these little jogs in it, it'll look weird when you see it, but they'll come out eventually.
And at the same time, it'll do away with some of the maintenance, the mowing and so on, and we've always been concerned with all the heavy traffic, car traffic and
Oh, yeah.
truck traffic along that area, that we've broken a couple of windshields and stuff like that with the mowers where they spit out, you know, rocks, and that's always real dangerous. We've always been real concerned about that, so hopefully with this project, it'll do away with that, with those issues. Plus, I'm going to meet with TxDOT. You know, there's always been a little battle as to where,
Just a right away.
yeah, where our right-of-way ends and where theirs starts
starts,
and
yeah.
so on.
We're moving over.
Yeah, so this will eliminate some of that also.
Good.
Okay.
All right, do I hear a motion to approve that resolution asking for that grant? That's the $3 million to help line the Franklin Canal. So moved. All right, George
Second.
makes a motion,
Second.
and Mike makes a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, same sign. Hearing none,
Item-
motion passed. Item G.
Item G, this is a strange funding. This funding has been approved by the U.S. government, has gone to the county of El Paso for a certain amount of, I think it's, what's the total?
There's $10 million available.
10 million? So that money is to be utilized to support other entities in the community. So we have applied for $1 million of that funding through the county. It's through the county. And so we've put together a proposal to buy 3 dump trucks with this funding that would help us tremendously, that it would save us